Our water system is under siege. We had a record number of drought-related main breaks in July, and officials say August is on track to break another record. KENS 5 reporter Sue Halberg has a look at the size of the problem and one family's enterprising effort to make the best of a bad situation.
Neighbors on Veracruz say they squawked for more than 2 weeks about this. In a modest neighborhood where people are used to scrimping and saving?
We hate to see that all this water is going to waste, especially during this drought that we're having.
The thought of all this water washing into a gutter was frustrating. Many people complained, of course, but here on the most lush yard in the entire block, they did what people have been doing in 78207 for generations. They got a garden hose and they improvised.
So my brother owns a sump pump and decided to hook it up to the hose, and so he watered our yard.
Leticia Sanchez said they had a small water pump from a previous home repair job, and her brother used it to save the day and the water and many of the plants that had been nurtured by their mother before her death. Here, where people understand value, there are fig trees and peaches, Brussels sprouts and beauty, all being sustained by what had been washing downstream, wasted.
And he just ran the hose all over our plants. So.
And the plants all said, yay!
Yes, yeah.
Sanchez says she's surprised other people aren't doing the same.
During this time where all these leaks are happening throughout the city, you would think that someone would get
There'd be a bucket brigade,
right, exactly, yeah.
Where's the buckets?
Yeah.
Believe me, we at SAWS are taking this very seriously. But when you have thousands and thousands of miles of pipe, unfortunately, you can't take care of all of the breaks at once.
Hayden says normally in a month, they would respond to 100 breaks, but it was 400 plus in June.
In July, there were 700 main breaks that happened. In August, we're projecting that 800 will happen.
Hayden says like an emergency room, they're having to take care of the most dangerous breaks first, and no matter the size of the break, they can't just start digging. They have to make sure they don't break something else in the process.
Marking the utilities, getting the materials ready, so that when we get out there to make these repairs, we can be most efficient.
Hayden says if you're waiting for a repair, call immediately if things get worse.
Please let us know, because if it is getting worse, we want to know about it, because it will go up on the priority list.
At KENS5.com, you'll find a link to the SAWS problem-solving page. In West San Antonio, Sue Halberg, KENS 5.